What's up, everybody? Big Herc Prison Talk Live. Hope everybody is doing well out there, all things considering. There's a lot of people who are looking forward to getting their life back on track, and hopefully you guys can do that really soon. I'm gonna do the shout outs at the end and let everybody represent. If you haven't got a chance, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to really grow this channel, man, and kick around some stuff, man, outside of prison. Some more positivity, more motivation on this channel. So I would love for you guys to share the channel, subscribe. If you're looking for any mentoring or life coaching, hit me up at Bigherc916.com. Also check out the merch. We got Big Herc merch, and we got some stuff from Merch Lab. So make sure you guys check it out. Would love to have you guys representing. Do another open talk. I see somebody, we got shout out in the UK. Okay. I know it's late over there, so hey, man, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate everybody across the world who tunes in. If you guys got some stuff you want me to talk about on Big Herc916, you can message me at the website, and I'll try to get that question in. I try to talk about stuff that you guys are interested in. Somebody always got to say something slick, but then they hide themselves. Cold people, man. Cold people. I'll go ahead and get you out the way. Just got back from enjoying a little time at the beach. Didn't go on the sand, but did get an opportunity to look at the water, seen a couple of whales, seen a dolphin. Got to even relax and meditate a little bit, man. It was pretty cool. Me and the wifey went out there, brought some chairs, had a little snacks, and got to really clear my mind, man. So if you guys get the opportunity, try to get some meditation in. Try to clear yourself of all the negative thoughts. Try to focus on the positive and elevate your conscience. It's a rough time right now, man, out there consciously, man. There's a lot of things that are, taking place that are trying to break us down. Don't let those things break you down. Sometimes you got to disconnect, turn off that social media, turn off that news, and just find yourself, man. So I try to, weekly meditate every day. Even when I'm working out, sometimes I'll just be, kind of let my thoughts clean themselves out. And so that's a way to kind of keep your mind focused, you guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, you see, we ain't putting up no buffoonery either. Did you meditate on your past crimes? No, I reflected, brother. I made mistakes in my life. I own up to it. There for records. What do you own up to? So I can see you paid for a comment last week, but you want to say slick shit. But I don't duck what I did. I made mistakes in life. You got a lot of people that made mistakes. Luckily, I walked away from them and I changed my life. So I'm giving back something positive. So yeah, I did a lot of reflection when I did after I got caught up and why I did those things. I'm actually working on a book. So I'm working on a book right now for those who want to contribute. What I'm doing is I'm going to pick out the best stories that talk about reflection, life change, people who have been able to tune in to Big Herc916 and the channel had an impact on you. If the channel had an impact on you, man, and you feel like you have a story to tell, hey, I would love for you guys to send your stories to Bigherc916.com. I'm working on a book. It's going to drop, probably towards the end of summer, early fall. And if your story gets picked, it will be inside the book. So send your stories to Big Herc916 on the website and have an opportunity to have your story featured in my book. You know, I don't claim to be a victim. I don't cry on my channel. I don't try to be somebody I'm not. I'm not one of these preachers who rides around in a helicopter or this fancy stuff and I'm collecting money from people and I'm talking about the Lord. Man, I keep it 100, man. I be me. I tell you, I've made a lot of mistakes. I'm not perfect, but nobody's perfect. A lot of people pretend and then they're in the closet beating their meat or they're hiding behind something else. They're low down and they're grimy in a corner. Ain't no grimy, bro. I put all my stuff on the street. So I keep it 100. Black Knight, thanks for the donation. Big Herc, much love, man. I've been working out and trying to get my business off the ground because of you along with a few others. Much love from Richmond, Virginia, man. Hey, man, shout out to you, Black Knight, man. Thank you for the donation. And, man, just keep pushing, bro. Keep pushing. Man, just, you know, don't let things discourage you. Stay focused on your goals, your dreams. And like I said, man, I made some mistakes. I'm glad I walked away, man. There was guys in there that did things similar to what I got involved in, and they had 30, 40 years, man. So, you know, it ain't no joke, man. And that's why I kicked the reel, because a lot of these rappers, a lot of these entertainers talk all this bullshit, but now they're quiet as a church mouse. They have nothing to say. Still alive, thanks for the donation. Big Herc, did Tekashi 6ix9ine really snitch, or was he being extorted by his people? I don't know Tekashi 6ix9ine personally, but I tell you right now, when you put yourself in predicaments and you know the type of people you're socializing with, you got to be able to make choices, man. You know, I made choices and owned up to it. I had to go do the time. I made some bad choices. I was, you know, I can't blame the people for me doing what I did, because at the end of the day, I'm the one who went along with it. I could have walked away. You know, a lot of people could walk away, but they choose to not walk away because as long as they feel that it's benefiting them, then they roll with it. When you are out there trolling people, when you're out there creating chaos, when you're out there inciting violence, karma doesn't care. Karma will come back to bite you in the ass. So at the end of the day, if you think you got away with something, dude, there's a lot of things a lot of us thought we got away with, and it came back some way or the other. So yeah, Tekashi, man, being extorted or not, man, the dude was out there promoting. He was actually benefiting from a lifestyle that people have died for and monetizing it. So he should have been paying. He should have been paying all them cats out there. He wasn't no real B-dog. He was a buster. I'd be ripping him. Thanks for your donation. What if that one guy who don't do none but hangs with people that does dirt, is he still get it? Don't hang out with those people, man. Don't hang out with them. That's the problem. You know, reflecting while I'm working on my book, I shouldn't have been hanging out with those people, man. I made the mistakes of hanging out with the wrong crowd. It's up to your parents to tell you, people who care about you, to say, hey, man, leave that shit alone. You know, you have to own up to it, man. Don't be hanging around people you know ain't going nowhere. Like they said, if you hang around a bunch of people who don't do nothing but talk shit all day, then you're going to be shit. Stop hanging around shit. And you won't stink all the time. You know, my grandpa used to tell me, man, leave them knuckleheads alone. But yet I was hard-headed. So I kept testing it. I put myself in that position, man, and I owned up to it. But you got to own up to what you get involved in. You got to quit trying to put the blame. At the end of the day, you have to start making choices that are going to better yourself. And when people are saying things to you, think about what they're telling you. Think about it. Get down or lay down. Yep. My own homie set me up and shot me 5 times. Yeah. I know cats that got set up by a lot of them. I mean, though, you know, a lot of times it's out of jealousy, man. Straight jealousy, man. Had to focus on myself in school, still healing. That's right, man. You got to make the right choices. You gotta And if you're a young person, man, I feel for you if you don't have a male role model or a dad you could talk to. But try to tune into the videos, man. I try to share some stuff with you, man. I did a lot of, man, I broke my mom's heart. I did a lot of stupid stuff growing up, man. You know, I was a good kid up until a point, and then I just did a lot of stuff, man, that was in the wrong direction. But if I would have had the right guidance, man, I probably would have, maybe I would have went and went to, I would have went to a university, man, or maybe I would have traveled the world. I would have did a lot of things, man, but I'm here with you guys right now sharing. Big Herc, this 50-year-old wants me to clap her cheeks. Should I quarantine? Oh, yeah, break her off, man. Bust her cheeks. Usually the closest ones to you. That's right, man. That's right. Protein and workouts. Can you get another interview with? Nah. No. Do I have any suggestions for working out? I got a book on Amazon, Resistance Responsive. It's also on my Bigherc916.com. Check out the book. It talks about working out. Also go to wigsplitterworkout.com. Me and Big Ant put together a hell of an ebook. Check out the ebook. And, there's a lot of information. So go to wigsplitterworkout.com and also Bigherc916.com. How do I feel about blacks getting COVID? It's no different than anybody else getting COVID, man. Do you notice that initially they were trying to target they were talking about other demographics, and then when all else failed, they started saying blacks. So they want to get black people now. It's a black virus. You get it more. Look, man, if you're obese, you got a pre-existing health conditions, you are compromised immune system, you could be subject, just like the flu or pneumonia. But for them to say it's a black thing, come on, bro. They can't run that shit on me and then start off in the neighborhoods with the vaccine. Come on, man. Don't fall for that one. Don't let Idris Elba and Jermaine Dupri talk that bullshit. You know what I mean? A lot of these cats is bought and paid for. Now they want to put it in the black community. It's a black thing as usual. Come on, you guys. Wake up, man. Don't let them blow smoke up our ass. Thanks for the donation, Emil Mayeva. Yeah, man, it's some bullshit. It ain't a black thing. They always try to put things in boxes so they can manipulate and get people to get you to feel like you're scared. Hey, man, everything operates off of fear. Am I gonna customize any more kicks? I got some kicks. I just ain't had time to do them yet, man. I've been working because I've been doing a lot of writing, so I haven't had time to do any. I'm not familiar with the Cameron Terrell case. Yeah, he wants to vaccine everybody. That's what he's doing after he done sterilized all those people in Kenya and basically had people in India all messed up over polio. Who's been the most influential person in your life since you started on the wig splitter journey? The most influential person in my life, I would say, I had two people in the pen that kind of put me on a path, but there was a book I read, and if you guys get a chance, it's called Conversations with God. It's not a religious book. It's very unbiased and it's spiritual. And that book, man, it really made me think about a lot of things. So check that book out, man. Conversations with God. But as far as influential, I mean, every day I talk to my wife, man. That's like my best friend. So I chop it up with her. I got maybe one or two friends I really talk to, but really, man, I do a lot of meditation, a lot of reflection, and individuals, man. I haven't really had any mentors on the street, man. My mentors was in the pen. Ricky V, thanks for the donation. Is COVID a conspiracy to turn brothers into punks? I don't know what it is, bro. I mean, like I said, every other week they're changing the narrative, and it's a way to me for us to basically become financially dependent on the government. Recommend some books. Go to freshoutseries.com. We have a whole book list. We have a whole list of books. Like I said, Conversations with God, a lot of history books, man. I mean, I read about Stokely Carmichael. I read Malcolm X's autobiography years ago. I read Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun? The guy who started Jet Magazine and Ebony Magazine, great book. I try to read a lot of autobiographies. I haven't lately read the books I've been reading more self-help, but shoot me a message at Bigherc916.com and I'll try to dig up some good reads for you. How to win friends, influence people is good. Oh, how to make friends, influence people, and what is another one? There's another book, man. There's a couple books related to that same Rich Dad Poor Dad, great book. There's a couple other books though that I would just have to dig through, man, because right now I'm having a brain fart, but because I've read so many books. But there's a couple other books out there I'll refer you to. Black Knight. Thanks for the donation again. Do you still have the Goku Super Saiyan wig splitter shirts for sale? If we have those shirts, they would be on Fresh Out at Merch Labs at Fresh Out Series, on Fresh Out Series. So go to freshoutseries.com, check out Merch Labs, and the shirts might still be on there. I'd be ripping them. Thanks for the donation. Hey man, I'll read your super chats, but I'm not going to talk about you and some damn farts, bro. It's not what it's about. So you don't have to send the money if you don't want to, but you're not going to get on here and take over the channel, bro. So that's what it is. I appreciate the donation, but get off the bullshit, homie. You know what I mean? It's bullshit. Ask a serious question, and I don't even want your money if you're going to be talking bullshit. I'm keeping it 100, man. We are definitely not going cashless. Good book, Simplicity of Happiness, talks about guilt being a driving force for a lot of our movements and motivations. Hey, that's a great point, man. A lot of people do things out of guilt, and a lot of people punish themselves out of guilt. That's one of the major emotions that a lot of people don't know how to deal with and get past. So, getting rid of guilt, learning how to cope with guilt is a major obstacle in a lot of people's lives. Favorite car I own? Probably my 72 Chevelle, man. I'm still waiting to get it back. I'm getting a motor right now. I got it stroked out, so it'll be probably a 4, I want to say a 4, not a 420, a 4, maybe a 440, not a 408. I want to say 468. As far as what it's been stroked out to, it's getting stroked out. New crank, new pistons. The heads is being done. Supercharger is being cleaned up. It's a new tranny. It's gonna be a monster. So my 72 Chevelle is my baby, man. I've had a couple Corvettes. I've had a 98. I've had a 69, I've had a 66, and I've had a 85. So I like Corvettes too. What do you think about Kim Jong's man? Crazy stuff, huh? Kim Jong, bro, just they said that heart surgery went bad. So we'll see what happens. Who knows, man? We don't know what's going on in North Korea because we don't, the last time we seen anything was with him when Trump visited him and shook hands. But, yeah, man, a lot of stuff going on over there we don't know about. Did Steve Meade do a system in the Chevelle before? You know, when I first bought the Chevelle from the homie in at the North Highlands, yeah, there was a system that he did in there. We ripped all that shit out. That thing was ready to blow up. They had a monster cable going through the firewall to the battery in the engine compartment, and if that thing would have heated up, it would have melted my whole dash, and the motor would have caught on fire. It's a good thing, man, that I took that car straight to my mechanic, man. You know, I don't know what other systems he's done, but that wire, that monster cable that was going through the firewall of the engine, bro, that could have been fatal. You ever come across any Western Australian dudes in the can? Nah, I never ran across any Australian dudes in the can, bro. You know, haven't ran across any, man. Glad they haven't been in there either. Ain't no place to meet nobody. You know what I mean? Rather meet them on the street. I actually got a good Australian buddy on the street, man. And I think right now he's in Singapore. Alex Starvo, thanks for the donation, man. You hear rapper Fred, the godson, deaths from COVID. I heard something about that. You know, I knew that was coming. That's the media doing their thing, bro. You know, every death, COVID, COVID, heart condition, COVID, respiratory, COVID, diarrhea, COVID. I mean, dude, you know what I mean? They're gonna now, black people are so impressionable, they're gonna start working the tactics in the black community, bro. I mean, they do it every time, man. People gotta wake up. And the reason I say black people, because just look around. You know, it's like, dude, you know, do your homework. Don't just and you everything you hear, you react. But yeah, I heard about that, bro. But like I said, man, I'm not buying a lot of what I'm hearing, man. How long do you think this will last? Who knows? They have no answer. Nobody has an answer. You know, the answer is the damn vaccination. That's what everybody. Oh, well, until we get this, and then you have somebody who's not even a government official telling everybody what to do. Who is this guy? You know, Super Arizona 11, man. Thanks for the donation, brother. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I do the shout outs at the end for your city. If you want a personal shout out, bro, go to YouTube and do a donation, homie. Do you think we should get those stimulus packet payments? I don't really care about them, man. I'd rather go earn my keep. I'd rather them keep the money and let me go out here and grind, man. I don't want to be a welfare recipient. I don't want a handout in life. I want to go out and make mine. That's how I feel about it. Ricky V, thanks for the donation, brother. Has there been a rise in cheek busting due to the COVID? Yes, there has. Cheeks have been busted during this whole self-quarantine, but a lot of people have also broke up, went their separate ways. You learn a lot about somebody when you spend a lot of time with them. Do you think Bill Gates is trying to take over the world with the vaccines? What do you think? You know, every time we see something, here he is again. And you know he owns 20% of the World Health Organization. So, man, what does that tell you? We're in a hell of a position, you guys. I just pray that everybody does the right thing and they wake up. Oh, you saw the project over at Rand's. Yeah, man, that thing's coming together. The Porsche 928, we're still finishing up the body mods. The homie Rand wanted to tweak it a little more, so we're tweaking it, but when it comes out, you guys be ready. I'm gonna put the car on the channel. I'm gonna take it to car shows, and I'm gonna drive that thing. So be looking out for the Black Bastard when it comes out of the body shop. It's not gonna be the Black Bastard anymore though, because it's gonna have a whole nother color on it. Nicholas Bivens, thanks for the donation, brother. Been following for a while, Herc. Keep it up, hey man. I appreciate you, man. Much love. You know, like I said, man, I just try to be transparent, share my stories. You know, you don't have to like me. You don't have to agree with me. You know, nobody's going to agree with everything you say. And you want people to have their own opinion. You don't want yes people around you. If you got a different opinion than I have, That makes me sharp. That sharpens you. We learn from each other. That's what life's all about, man. It's not about everybody agreeing with everybody. You know, that's the whole purpose of us having our own opinions. Uh, Dealing with obesity, 400 pounds. I'm having serious acid reflux at night. Dealing with depression. Figured out I had an inflammation colon. Bro, you know what I mean? I don't know what you're doing right now, but, I'm not a medical doctor, but try to figure out if you can get on some type of cleanse, bro, and start, getting your system right. When I was in prison, me and a couple of homies actually did the ultimate cleanse. And we stopped eating food in prison for 10 days. And I'm telling you, man, I lost in 10 days, close to 15 pounds, almost 18 pounds in 10 days. Another friend of mine did it for almost close to 24 days. He lost 30 pounds. He got rid of his acid reflux. He did a colon cleanse. And actually, it was a colon cleanse, and I think they have another one for your pancreas. But man, take care of your health, man. Your health is the most important thing you have, man. Take care of your health, brother. Good luck on that journey. Do you recommend any positive self-development hobbies to increase confidence, Big Herc? Yeah, man. For myself, man, growing up, I used to draw a lot. I wasn't the best artist, but I always practiced. I practiced. So drawing used to be a way that I would do stress relief, writing things, building stuff, models, building models. There's a lot of, whatever you feel is an outlet. Working out, is an outlet, but you got to figure out what it is you like and just experiment, man. I mean, it could be painting, buy you an art set, start painting, maybe designing clothing, doing little things to your clothing at home, figure out what it is, man, and use it as an outlet so that you can grow with it. But you got to start somewhere. Nobody starts at the top, man. Everybody starts from somewhere. You gotta develop your talent as you go. What's something we don't know about you, hidden talent? I don't know, man. I mean, right now I can't do everything, so right now I'm focused on writing, but I like to draw, so I'm gonna get back into drawing. I just try to stay busy. I like cars. I want to get into racing once I get my car back and start going to the track more. You know what I mean? I just try to stay busy, man. Stay hustling. Uh-oh, I see my sister-in-law. I see you. What kind of models do you build? I used to build cars, muscle cars, exotic cars. When I was little, man, I used to get models and get the old glue, and you get the models from the hobby shop or Kmart back in the day, and it's just a way for you to kind of channel your energy, man, and just focus on something. But you can do the same thing with drawing. You can do the same thing with art. You can do the same thing with reading, writing, reflecting. There's a lot of ways you can channel that energy, man. Small Mod 1, thanks for the donation. Hey, Big Herc, do you recommend SUV cars? Are they safe? Thinking of buying a Toyota 4Runner. Hey, man, Toyota 4Runner, great car, man. A friend of mine, he's had a couple of them. He buys them and flips them. But Toyota 4Runner, great on gas, very dependable. Toyota makes a good car. Yeah, man, if you're looking for a really nice SUV, I would say that the Toyota 4Runner is probably one of the most dependable cars you can buy. There's a lot of other fancy cars out there, but dude, you'll have a lot of issues. Range Rovers, you got to worry about that suspension going out. But sometimes, if that goes out, that's very expensive. What do you call it? The Trackhawk is which is I think is That's a Cherry. I forgot who's that. Is that a Dodge product? But they make a good SUV too. But yeah, man, Toyota 4Runner is a good car. Emil Mayoff, thanks for the donation. I work in insurance and tracking chips are coming. Hey, I believe you, bro. I believe you, man. It scared the shit out of me too, man. They want to put a chip in everybody. And then they're going to monetize the movement, just like The Matrix. The Matrix, everybody thinks it was just a movie. That was an advertisement for what they're going to be trying to do in the future, bro. That's what I think. So, but like, hey, for everything they do, there's a way to undo it. So keep your ear to the ground, man. And just, like I say, stay educated, man. Stay educated, you guys. Herc, should I get a Hellcat? I looked at those, man. I think the Hellcats are vicious. They're straight line cars. You're not going to get a lot of handling out of it because it's bulky. But shit, dude, you got a fast car. It'll probably be a future collectible. The only thing I don't like is that there's so many people with the, with that car, and the only thing that distinguishes it is that wind. If you hear the wind and the logo on the side, but if I was to get something, I like the Hellcat, but I would get a 69 Charger or 68 Charger or Challenger and put that Hellcat motor in it. That would be what I would do. I would get an old school and put that Hellcat motor, do a lot of carbon fiber mods, and be monstrous with that thing. What up? Jay, split them wigs, bust them cheeks. What's up, bro? I see you. Ibrahim Abdullah, thanks for the donation, brother. I appreciate you, man. From all over the world, everybody that tunes in, I appreciate you, man. You guys got to be strong out there, man. You guys got to be awake. You got to stay positive. Stay reading, man. Don't just be, worried about TikTok and all that bullshit, man. Be up on game so you can know what's going on so you don't just fall for anything, man. You guys got to be in the know, man. Know what the hell is going on. Her thoughts on mask ordinance, I think it's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. It's a way for them to condition us to think that, this is what the norm is. It's some straight psychological bullshit. That's my opinion of it. I don't ride motorcycles. What's my thoughts on Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? His father was black, man, but he never claimed to be black. He only claims his Samoan heritage. I've never met Dwayne Johnson, but I've seen interviews, and it seems like, and some people, man, to be honest, when they're mixed, they claim the black when it's convenient. So when it's convenient and it serves a political purpose, but to get in certain doors, they use that other side to open that door. And I'm just keeping it 100, man. I got mixed brothers and sisters, man. And I'll tell you, they probably can't really identify too much with the black side. I'm just being real. I don't think they know too much about black history. So I love them to death, but I can't escape it. I got to identify with black. I'm black. But I do have nieces. I have brothers and sisters that are mixed. I have nephews that are mixed, So, hey, the best you could do is, if you have mixed kids, is to educate them about both sides so that they know the truth, man. I didn't know anything about Malcolm X or really Martin Luther King or Emmett Till or, Rosa Parks or Black Wall Street. I didn't know about that until I was an adult. And I took a black history class in college. But they don't teach this shit in school, man. The black history they teach in school is straight shit. Straight poo-poo. They don't teach you anything about black history in school. Emil Mayoff, thank you for the donation. What do you think of guys like Ted Bundy and Manson? I don't think anything of them, man. I think they're pieces of shit. I think they think they're smarter than everybody. Manson was probably, what do you call it? He was messing with little girls. You know, Bundy was a cold weirdo. Those dudes are pieces of shit, man. You know, highly intellectual, but pieces of shit. So I don't really, and I don't even like to read about a lot of those people because I don't want to give them my time. Those type of people, man, are garbage. You know, at the end of the day, you guys, be the best you can be for who you are. Don't let anybody tell you shit, man. You know what I mean? Oh, I know about it's more than MOK and an old lady on a bus. So your research, so researcher people, what are you talking about, bro? I know more. There's way more than that. Stokely Carmichael. There's all kind of stuff that happened down south, man. There's black towns that were thriving. There was black people here before Christopher Columbus came here. So you don't need to tell me a history on black history, man. I'm not trying to go back and forth with you. I'm just telling you that they don't teach it in school. So do your homework. Still alive. Thanks for the donation. Big Herc, I think Dwayne Johnson, The Rock Johnson, is a fool for getting married. What do you think, Big Herc? Oh, man, you know, he's actually, I heard he's cool with his ex-wife, and I don't know his new wife. I don't know the guy personally. I've never hung out with him, so it's hard to say, you know, what his relationship is with his new wife, but, you know, at the end of the day, bro, you got to be with somebody who makes you happy, man. My wife has my back. You got to be with somebody that has your back. A lot of you guys go out and you pick these girls based on looks. You get these girls, you think that everybody's going to want to idolize you or think you're the man because you're busting her cheeks. And a lot of times she's a dead fish in the bed. She can't even buck. She lays there like a damn a piece of wood, a plywood, and then she's fake as all outdoors, and then she doesn't really care about your future. So at the end of the day, if the woman you're with, if she doesn't have any plans to help you get that $1 million, kick her to the curb, man. And then the whole thing too, man, you know, a lot of people, let me tell you, man, they want to get, racism did not exist until the late 1800s, man. Irish, Italian, black, they were all mixing. Racism came about when the people who had the slaves, and do your homework, if you guys want to really know some stuff that'll blow your wig, there were more Jewish slave owners than actually British. And there were blacks here that were free blacks before anybody came over here from Europe. But they created racism to turn everybody against each other. So this whole racist system, what they start doing to define each other is a way for them to keep us not working together. That's why there's so many problems as far as in the workplace and when you have sports. Man, look, man, some people just have, they're genetically, they have a certain physical makeups that allow them to do certain things. And then as far as, you know, education and being smart, there's a lot of smart people in every race. It's not just because somebody is a certain race that they're smarter. I mean, the gas mask was invented by a black man. The stoplights was invented by a black man. The District of Columbia was designed by a black man. And, you know, so there's a lot of things, man. There was a black man who worked with Albert Einstein, who was an inventor. There's a lot of times, man, we just don't hear about all the stuff. So there's been a lot of things that have contributed to humanity with everybody, every culture. Not just one culture, man. Ricky V, I'm a scientist. Thank you for the donation. I'm a scientist. Did the staff's lockdowns don't work? I agree, man. I think that this lockdown, the longer they keep us separated, the longer they're stretching out this damn flattening of the curves, what they're calling it. I think it's all bullshit. If your kid never played in the playground and he never got dirt in his mouth or dirt in his eyes or went out there and rubbed elbows and was sweaty, then he's going to be a little a weenie, because anytime somebody blows a nose, he's gonna get sick. Man, you gotta grow up and get exposed to a lot of shit, man. There is no immortality in life. We're not all gonna live forever. It's just the reality of it. But you don't need to try to trick me into thinking that while I'm alive, you can break me down. You guys gotta be, you guys gotta do what you gotta do, what you feel is best, though, at the end of the day. Alex Klein, thanks for donation, man. Big homie, thoughts on pro hormones like tests. They got rejuvenation clinics that have all that stuff. So it's a known fact that as men get older, their natural test declines, and so that's why you have these rejuvenation clinics, man, that do a lot with that. Yeah, it's you guys, rather than just watch everything on TV, start reading some books, man. And when you start looking at what's behind the curtain, a lot of you guys will be blown away. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, I got a whole bookshelf of books back here, and I've read damn near every book over there. And there's a lot of stuff out there, man, that if they want to hide it, they'll put it in a book. So do your homework, man, and have your own opinion, man. Don't just take somebody else's opinion. Emil Mayoff, Sweden kept everything open, exact same death. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Sweden never had a lockdown. They have the exact same deaths as whatever they had, I guess, the previous year. I don't know the actual particulars, but I know there's a couple states here that didn't have a lockdown. But if you notice, there's been a decline in heart attacks, pneumonia, deaths by flu, other complications of compromised immune systems. Oh, man, it's crazy times, you guys. Crazy times. Is Kim Jong really dead? Man, that's what they're saying. Who knows, though, man? There's a lot of shit going on. They're not telling us. Yeah. You should have. Griggity Goo. Thanks for the donation, homie. Appreciate you, man. Favorite books? Got a lot of favorite books out there, man. Like I said, shoot me a message. I have to go through and start looking at them. Oh, you want to read a book about a dude who's a G? He's an ex-military. Go look up Bo Grits, the real American Rambo. The Bo Grits, great book. He talks about how a lot of stuff about just being he was in Vietnam, did numerous tours. He got probably the most kills ever as far as in the war. But he talks about a lot of raw shit, man. Great book, man. But there's a lot to his story. Somebody asked about if we're doing a lockdown. Man, we just came from the beach today. I'm not sitting up in the house and I'm not gonna let myself dwindle down to nothing. Where I'm working out 5-6 days a week, exercising, and I'm staying healthy, man. You guys don't let your immune system break down. Keep your immune system strong. Get some sun. Let your body get that vitamin D, man. Make sure you guys take your vitamins every morning. Stay healthy. Do you know anything about the way the celebrities are programmed? I don't know anything about how they're programmed, but I know they've been bought and paid for. A lot of these people are being managed, or they have publicists that are basically under an umbrella, and so they're limited as far as what they can say, man. Somebody said Big Herc, Sweden has more cases than all the surrounding countries. Deaths are similar, but the numbers are more than double. Well, like I said, man, everybody's got to do what they feel they need to do, man. But I tell you right now, I'm not going to sit in the house and just go broke. I'm not going to let somebody just break me all the way down to where I don't have enough food to eat, and I gotta stand on a food line, like a pauper, like a serf. Kobe Dillon, thanks for the donation. Do you think people are too self-righteous nowadays? I don't think they're too self-righteous. I think they just haven't been challenged, man. People nowadays have nothing to stand up for, and they haven't had to deal with any major challenges in life. See, you go back in the 50s, 60s, you had civil rights, you had segregation. Then you had protesting of Vietnam War. You had the Kennedy era when Kennedy was, elected. Then they took him out the game because he's about to change the game. And then you have, they flooded the country with drugs to fund the Iran-Contras. So there's been a lot of things that happened in the past, and people spoke out because their kids were getting locked up. People were protesting. You had the Black Panthers. You had a lot of stuff going on. There's none of that right now. Everybody right now, all these so-called hardcore gangster rappers, all they do is talk about killing each other over nothing and basically promoting you to go to the penitentiary. If you go around thinking you're going to kill somebody, run around with a gun, you're a tough guy, you will go to prison, man, or somebody's going to kill you. And that's what type of bullshit is being pushed. And at the end of the day, man, I'm keeping it real because I listened to a lot of that. And at one point, I bought into a lot of that bullshit. I'm just glad I never got caught up, man. But there's a lot of young people, man, once they get caught up and realize it's too late, man. I've talked to a lot of killers, man. Moses Cuevas, what's up with you, man? Thanks for tuning in. What do you think about white people protesting with guns to end the lockdown of COVID? Hey, man. Hey, do your thing, man. Shit, we can't go up there with a gun. They're not going to let 15, 20 Negroes go to the Capitol with a gun, so you guys do it for us. We got your back. Handle your business, man. You know what I mean? We go out there, they're going to gun us the hell down. But you guys, hey, man, let them know how you feel. And this is the problem. We all need to be working together. It don't matter if you're white, black, but you guys got certain things you can get away with that we can't. So by all means, man, speak up. I'm not knocking any of y'all. I'm glad you guys got your Second Amendment. I don't have mine. You got yours, man. Hey, man, shout out to all you guys who exercise your Second Amendment, because God forbid you couldn't protect your family and you got somebody in there and you got to watch them harm somebody you love. Hey, man, proud of you guys protecting your Second Amendment, bro. Keep your Second Amendment. They wanted you to get rid of it. Keep that shit. You said, of course, I'm pro firearms. What if firearms ain't got nothing to do with your right to whoever have your legalized whatever you have? I know a lot of people that have a legal a license to carry. You know what I mean? And I'm telling people you should go get a license rather than run around and catch a damn gun case like a jackass. That's what the rappers are telling you. They're running around with guns and don't have no damn license. How stupid is that? Get you a license. Be legal about it. What do you think about the puppets at the White House? Bought and paid for, man. Talk to the bankers. They got them dudes in their pockets. Lobbyists. They've been campaign contributions, man. We don't have the millions of dollars to give these guys to get a favor. You know, all we do is have a bunch of us. It's 1% controlling 99%. The same way it operates in a penitentiary, man. Our popular black Aluza, such as gangbanging and doing drugs, are an easy way to destroy our freedom. Yeah, it is. That's not what I mean. I meant to say he's pro Second Amendment. You took it the wrong. Okay, my bad, homie. My bad. Yeah, I am pro Second Amendment. And like I said, for those of you out there, I praise you for maintaining that. Do it the right way. You know what I mean? I was a jackass and I did it the wrong way. So, you know what I mean? I'm not making excuses. But I'm saying for you guys out there, protect your families, bro. Protect your families, man, and stand for what you believe in. You know, if I would have had knowledge, nobody ever told me nothing about that. I wish I would have had the knowledge of that. I wish I would have done a lot of things, but I wouldn't be here today, man. But I'm not going to be a punk or somebody who's tucking my tail and act like I'm some little weenie for what I did. Hey, I own up to it. A lot of people can't own up for what they did, man. I own up to mine. I don't duck no recto. Oh, I see you, Ant. in the house, huh? 916. What decently paying careers would you guys recommend? Decently paying careers? Dude, if you're an auto mechanic, you can make great money. I know a lot of guys that are auto mechanics. It's an essential job. If you can fix a car, you can fix a boat, you can work on a plane engine. Basically the same dynamics, man. Once you get to a certain skill set, dude, if you know how to work on certain cars that are specialties, you can make a lot of money. That's one regret I have in life. And, I plan on taking a little class when I get off of this, when this opens back up. But an auto mechanic, diesel mechanic, airplane mechanic, you will make a lot of money, man. And you can branch off and be your own boss. Outside of that, if you're a plumber, I know some people got their own plumbing businesses. They're making good money. HVAC, if you're in the right area, make good money. You got to look at something that you can get the skill set. I got a friend who's a MRI tech, makes millions a year. Self-employed, great money, man. Hospitals are always going to need people to work on MRIs. If you can specialize in medical equipment, great money. If you got a mouthpiece, you could be a salesman. You can sell, shit to a pig. You can make money. So if you don't have the mouthpiece, get a skill set. But definitely anything that you can work with mechanically, you can make great money, man. Big Herc, when a cop is right next to you at the light, what do? I don't do nothing, man. They usually say, "What's up, Big Herc?" Hey, man, I'm going to tell you guys a story. I'm rolling in my Chevelle, and a car pulls up next to me, a Challenger, the Hemi edition Challenger with the Bumblebee. He rolls down the window. He said, "What's up, Big Herc? I mess with you, man." He didn't say, "Man." He said, "I F with you, man. I F with you, Big Herc." And I'm like, "All right, man, all right." He said, "Man, and I'm 5'0". He held his badge up. Shout out to the popos out there. They know what's up, man. I don't promote anything but positivity. Big Herc is doing the right thing. I'm not out here being Big Debo trying to tell you to do some bullshit. I'm trying to lace you guys up. I'm trying to tell you, man, to be a man. I'm trying to tell you that I effed up. I made a lot of dumb mistakes. You ain't got to take that path, man. You guys got to wake the hell up, though. A lot of you men out there are cold weenies, bro. I'm going to be real. A lot of you youngsters out here are cold weenies. You guys are not pushing yourselves. You guys don't care. A lot of you guys can't even pass the test to get into the military or even to get into anything, a fireman, because you guys don't push yourselves. You guys need to step up, man. You guys need to start doing more exercising. You need to take you some type of martial arts or self-defense class. You need to get out here, get you some ambition. Stop playing with these damn video games all day. Start talking to the females. You guys need to assert yourselves, man. You guys got a lot of potential. But a lot of you youngsters are sleeping, man. You young men out here are sleeping. You shouldn't wait for no girl to come talk to you. You should go talk to her. Go bust her cheeks, man. Go tell her what's up. You know what I mean? Assert yourself, man. You young people, man, this is your future, man. That's why I try to keep you guys laced up. Be prepared. You'll be in class with people more experienced yet not certified or already have equipment. It's expensive. Yeah, but you can get funding. Get you a grant, man. There's grants you don't have to pay back. There's a lot of resources out there to get education for free, and there are college classes where I think there's a program. I can't remember what it is, but if you work on the campus so many hours a week, you don't have to pay back your student tuition. And I think this is for I forgot what the qualifications are, but there are some colleges that have those programs. So do your homework, you guys. Their job training school is for free in San Mateo. There you go. Trying to lace y'all up, man. Damn, I've been on here damn near an hour spitting game to y'all. Hey, man, I gotta get the shout outs in. I I need to go. I need to go eat. Finish eating my meal, man. I've been at the beach all day. Let me give everybody a shout out first who contributed tonight, man. Everybody, man, thank you for all tuning in. For everybody who donated. Black Knight, still alive. I be ripping him. I be ripping him. Emil Mayoff, Ricky V, Black Knight. I be ripping him. I be ripping him. Wonderful Bob, Alex Starvo, Super Arizona 11, Super Arizona 11. And no, I haven't watched Tariq Nasheed. Ricky V, Nicholas Bivens, CD, thank you. Cozy Cool 2287. Can we get your opinion on Yaya Mayweather's case? Man, her daddy's rich. Hopefully he can get her up out of there. She's tripping, bro. I mean, these young girls' emotions, it's nice involved, man. All bad, bro. But rich people, they do stupid shit too. So, I don't know, but I'm quite sure she's gonna get one of the best attorneys in the game and probably get off like John Jones. You see, John Jones got that DUI, and he had, I think, a pistol in the car, and he got probation. So money talks. Smug Mood number 1, thank you for donation, man. Emil Melvov, thank you again for donation. Ibrahim Abdullah, thanks for donation. Emil Mayoff, thank you again. Still alive, thank you. Alex Klein, thank you. Ricky V, thank you. Emil Mayoff, thank you again. Gritty Goo, thank you. Kobe Dillon, thank you. Gritty Goo, thank you. Clapping the Corona cheeks, you know it. Alex Starvo, thank you. Wonderful Bob, thank you, man. All you guys, thank you. Now let's get into the shout outs for the cities. Shout out to everybody in North Highlands, all the homies watching. Brother and sister-in-law, thank you for tuning in. Wifey, everybody from the Bay Area, Fort Worth, Texas, Orlando, Durham, North Carolina. And man, all you guys, tell people to subscribe to the channel. When I get to 100,000 subscribers, I got another giveaway for you guys, man. Another giveaway coming up, a nice one. Rock City 501, thank you. Maryland, Hayward, East Bay, I see you. Akron, Ohio, Dublin, shout out to you. Lansing, Michigan, Memphis, H-Town, Texas, Fresno, Boston, Venice Beach, in the house, Stockton 209, North Bay, Santa Rosa. Oh, man, I went to Santa Rosa Junior College, man. Shout out to my old town, man. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, South Central 559, Albuquerque, New Mexico, France, Birmingham, UK, St. Louis, Philly, Guerrero, Mexico, Dublin, Ireland, Poughkeepsie, New York, 713 Texas, Salt Lake City, Utah. Who else we got? Okay, everybody, man. Shout out to you, man. Hey, you guys, let's have a great week, man. Let's try to stay strong, man, and holler at your local representatives, man, and get some answers. I don't have all the answers, but I'm going to stay pushing, man, and hopefully you guys, this thing ends sooner than later so we can get back to making some money and busting some cheeks out there. Abu Dhabi, holla, man. All right. Hey, and look out for my car projects. They coming. They coming, man. When this shit is over, ooh, I'm going to be bending some corners, y'all. I'm out.